Gentleman kneels back. Now recognize Mr. Jack from the great state of Georgia for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and I want to echo many of the things my colleague, Mr. Bresnahan, said. I want to thank Gavin for his service, and I hope you're enjoying this hearing today. Your congressman's deeply respected. I'm proud to serve alongside him and sit to his right in this committee. And I'd like to thank you, Mr. Chairman, for convening this important hearing. It's been inspiring to hear some of the testimony today. Increasing domestic manufacturing is a priority for this committee, and we are very proud of our record of success thus far this Congress, and likewise, we're proud of our record of partnership with the Trump administration. I should note for the record that under Administrator Loeffler's leadership, the Small Business Administration is implementing its Made in America Manufacturing Initiative, pledging to cut $100 billion in red tape and expand access to capital. One of the first legislative victories this Congress had directly impacted my own district. I've got a company in my district that manufactures tankless water heaters, and it was subject to the most onerous, burdensome regulations you can imagine from the Biden administration, and thankfully we were able to use the Congressional Review Act and earn a bipartisan majority in not just the House, but also the Senate, sending it to the President's desk for signature, enabling over hundreds, I would say 300 jobs in my district to be saved, thanks to our legislative action. So we have a record of success we're proud of in this committee, and I'd like to begin my line of questioning with Mr. Crain, although I should note at the outset, I understand you are a graduate of Mercer University. Am I correct in that assumption?
You are, that's correct.
Are you a Georgia native by chance?
I'm not. My grandparents lived in Georgia for a big chunk of their life. I'm from Birmingham in Alabama originally.
Wonderful. Well, you're from Alabama, so Mr. Chairman will have to check his allegiances. Mercer is the one of the top-ranked teams in Division 1AA football, and it's playing Auburn this weekend. So we're looking forward to the outcome of that.
My folks are Auburn grads, and I'm a Mercer grad.
Well, I won't put you on the record. But in that vein, you've discussed today the importance of innovation for manufacturers and how manufacturers account for 53% of private R&D spending. So despite only making up 10% of GDP, they account for 53% of private R&D spending. So how do provisions like immediate R&D expensing ensure that manufacturers are able to continue to lead in innovation?
Thank you for that question, Congressman. You're absolutely right that innovation is the lifeblood of manufacturing. Innovation is so critical that immediate R&D expensing had been the law of the land for 40 years, reducing the cost of R&D and empowering manufacturers to invest more in transformational technologies. Unfortunately, that policy expired in 2022, and so through the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, you all revived immediate R&D expensing and made it permanent, providing manufacturers the certainty they need to invest in long-term R&D projects and the capital availability they need to make those projects cheaper, to have life-changing, life-saving products on manufacturing shop floors and manufacturing labs across the country, which is so critical to our industry's place here in America and on the world stage.
And you mentioned in your written testimony how the various elements of your comprehensive manufacturing strategy work together to support economic growth. I was hoping you could elaborate a little bit more about that comprehensive manufacturing strategy and where you see us going in the next few years.
Absolutely. Tax reform laid the foundation, but more must be done to build on the success of tax reform and to truly unlock growth and investment by small manufacturers. That means rebalancing regulations at a time when the small manufacturing industry shoulders a significant burden from federal compliance. It means permitting reform, which we've talked about today, helping companies get shovels in the ground faster and with less uncertainty on the back end from ongoing, never-ending litigation. It means bolstering American energy dominance so we have the power that we need to drive manufacturing in the future. And it means the workforce that manufacturers need, ensuring that they have the skills and that they exist at all to fill the 400,000 open jobs that we need. All of those policies work together to drive a manufacturing renaissance, which is something that the industry supports, you all in Congress support, and the President supports.
Well, I thank you for your testimony today. I worked with the National Association of Manufacturing in my previous job, and the first term I was in the Trump administration, and I think your mission is noble, and I think we're all here committed to ensuring that manufacturing in America continues to thrive. And if I could close with Mr. Moser, we got 30 seconds. Would just love for you to share with this committee in our remaining time the impact of tax reform that we saw earlier this year through the One Big Beautiful Bill Act and where you see our economy headed because of it.
I've long been in favor of immediate expensing, and that is absolutely essential because of the importance of increasing productivity in the U.S. to become more competitive and to deal with our relatively limited number of skilled workers. So that piece of the bill, I support the whole thing, but that piece especially is important.
Thank you both, and Mr. Chairman, thank you for convening this hearing. I yield back.
Gentlemen,